Meghan and Harry reunite with Prince William and Kate during surprise outing. And the royals saw the tributes in Windsor. In the wake of the Queen's death, Prince William and Kate, who are now known as Prince and Princess of Wales, made an appearance in Windsor, and they surprisingly reunited with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for the emotional outing. Harry and Meghan joined the pair after the Prince of Wales personally extended an invitation to them. They greeted royal fans as they congregated to mourn the loss of the 96-year-old monarch who died peacefully in Balmoral. Dressed in black, and the royals looked somber as they stopped to shake the hands of teary fans who were standing behind a barrier. They were surrounded by police protection as they made their way around the crowds. Both of the royal ladies opted for smart black dresses, while Princes William and Harry donned black suits. William and Harry hadn't been seen together at Windsor since the funeral of their grandfather, Prince Philip. Although both had been present during the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations, they were not fully together. Crowds broke into applause seeing the royals couples together, with William, Kate and Meghan shaking hands with members of the public. The Princess of Wales approached a crying child who stopped when she grew nearer. Meghan approached a stunned teenager and put her hand on her shoulder as a sign of reassurance. The girl then asked the Duchess for a hug, which Meghan gave to her. At one point William was handed a miniature Paddington bear toy. After the late monarch captured the hearts of the public during a skit with the famous character during her Jubilee celebrations, one person was seen waving a Welsh flag, referencing the new titles of William and Kate. And the royal pairs walked separately from one another, both speaking to people on opposite sides of the road. William joked with members of the public but was also seen casting a more somber tone as he spoke about his late grandmother with others. They arrived and left in the same car, after spending 40 minutes with the public, where they were handed flowers, balloons and other gifts. Their surprise outing comes after Queen Elizabeth II died aged 96, surrounded by members of her immediate family. Deeply saddened by the news, Kate and William released a statement on their social media accounts. Taking to Instagram, the duo penned, "The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The King and the Queen Consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow." Prince William and Kate's Twitter account at Kensington Royal now refers to the couple as the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall and Cambridge. Elizabeth II was the nation's longest reigning monarch, serving as head of state for more than 70 years. The Prince of Wales is now king, having acceded to the throne immediately on the death of his mother. The newly anointed Prince and Princess of Wales were joined by the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for a walkabout at Windsor Castle on Saturday afternoon. The group spent more than 40 minutes speaking to the crowds, who had gathered at the royal residence to pay their respects following the death of the Queen earlier this week. And as his first engagement under his new role and title, Prince William clearly took the lead during the outing. They were pictured standing behind a black vehicle which William also took it upon himself to drive both in and out of the engagement, waving and saying their farewells to the crowds. The walkabout was the first time William and Kate have been joined by Harry and Meghan for a public engagement since Commonwealth Day on the 9th of March 2020. And the royal couples walked separately from one another, both speaking to people on opposite sides of the crowd. Prince of Wales spontaneously asked his brother and his wife to join them in viewing the tributes just an hour before their appearance. Meanwhile, King Charles III confirmed the decision to bestow new titles on William and Kate in his televised speech on Friday evening. He said, "As my heir, William now assumes the Scottish titles which have meant so much to me. He succeeds me as Duke of Cornwall and takes on the responsibilities for the Duchy of Cornwall, which I have undertaken for more than 5 decades. Today, I am proud to create him Prince of Wales, Tywysog Cymru, the country whose title I have been so greatly privileged to bear during so much of my life and duty." With Catherine beside him, our new Prince and Princess of Wales will, I know, continue to inspire and lead our national conversations, helping to bring the marginal to the centre ground where vital help can be given. Kate and William recently moved to Windsor, making them a short distance from Harry and Meghan's UK home, Frogmore Cottage, which is on the Queen's Windsor Castle estate. Meghan and Harry, who moved to California in 2020, are expected to remain in the UK until the Queen's funeral, which will take place on the 19th of September. It was the second outing for William on Saturday. Earlier in the day, He witnessed the solemn historical moment that saw his father King Charles III officially proclaimed monarch at St. James's Palace in London. We do now hereby with one voice and consent of tongue and heart publish and proclaim that the Prince Charles Philip Arthur George is now by the death of our late sovereign of happy memory become our only lawful and rightful liege lord, Charles III. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.